things are really moving now. By the end of today, the depot section, remember there's the depot and the post office, all one building, but the depot will be completely removed from the foundation. Please look over here. It's right there, and we're about to take the last piece. So we really taken the depot floor off in basically 3 sections. Sally, come over here, I want to show something. Look at this. These are the floors, the interlocking floors. Isn't that amazing? The craftsmanship and the excellence with which they work. Just look at the thickness of that. That's got to be 1.5 inches floor. And then over here we have the mammoth floor joists that hold up the floor. Well, soon we'll have the complete removal of the floor. They're working on it right now. Sally, over here. So, as you know, we have found 16 manifests. These are from, the oldest is 1907, and some are 1913. And these show who bought what here. In other words, if somebody was buying a bushel of hay or wheat, whatever, this manifest will show what went into the train and what came out of the train, okay? So we've got something as far as 1907. Now today, we discovered this. First it says the jewelry company, but look at this. 1874, Mr. Mike and so forth. Today they, whatever, Harvey's. 1874. So now, with this document, we can place the train depot at least to 1874. You zoom in on it. Okay. Now, this is very old and special. It's what's used to lock the boards together. We were all kidding ourselves and saying, looks like a Flintstone wedding ring, okay? Flintstone wedding ring. But it's very, very rare. And the guys could tell you more about it. So now let's go into the house. I wanted to show something else, Sal. Probably within the next 2 hours, the last section of the floor, right there, will be removed, which leaves us with the post office, right over here to the left.
Wow, that's probably the indigenous fire company that went to this solution. It's indigenous to this building.
Wow, look at this. An indigenous...
Ain't never been opened.
Fire poker.
A Coke bottle top that's never been...
Pepsi.
Oh, Pepsi. Now, could you explain to them about the Flintstone ring? What it was used for, how rare it is.
This was a lock washer for the boats. This may have come off of the train because, I mean, it's hand forwards. It is a lock washer. It's to keep the boat from backing back out.
I see.
Like maybe on
Right.
Maybe on an old train, because this is a train station.
Right.
But we'll just call it the Flintstone Wedding Band.
Right, yeah. Hey, and I showed them the 1874. Where did you find this?
This was in amongst where Richard was sawing.
Yeah. And that dates this place to 1874.
At least.
At
Back-
least.
back that
I
far.
believe it's going to take us to 1850. But I want to explain one thing if you don't know. This is cool. This is on the ground.
Yeah.
How did it fall on the ground?
Probably when they moved it.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that's an old piece too.
Now look at this. Everybody knows the price of wood is going through the roof, especially including plywood. That is a 16-foot piece of plywood, very rare, right?
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that, will you?
Well, it's kind of like a Luan. It's a quarter of an inch thick. And I've never seen one that length before.
And there's two of them up there, right?
I think so.
So we are bringing those safely down. We may go to a plywood company and maybe they'd want to exhibit it as a, I mean, that's really cool.
I mean, it is. I've never seen one that long.
Yeah. Now something else.
What's your step?
Yeah. That's very interesting. We need to learn to see. Now you see the top of these windows here. You see how it's designed. Look over here, and you have one of those blocks. But guess what? That window has been filled in. Why did they fill the window in? We have no idea. But you know it was the way it's cut. And they have one of those.
Right. Could have been a door bent when all.
Yeah, maybe it was a door of some kind, but they intended to fill it in because look, they put the beautiful B-board back on it. So that's a mystery, but it's interesting, isn't it?
There ought to be some photos of this thing when it was in Linton down there.
Yeah.
And get more information.
So these are just some of the things that we're learning and seeing. So really, after today, the focus is going to be on removing the post office. Remember, it's the post office that has all the B-board. Now, all that ceiling was B-board.
We have it out here.
And it's all been removed. And of course, these we're taking them down wall by wall.
Right.
So the ceiling we had to take the B-board down piece by piece. Now I'll show you where the B-board is being kept. Over here, right?
I'm gonna scoop it up, take it, put it in the tank. So
Yeah,
it's not
right.
in the weather. It's supposed to rain Monday or Tuesday.
This is that B-board. Look at that patina. But we have to take this down piece by piece. We're going to put it back piece by piece. But all the walls will stay intact. That's fantastic. So, but this is what we had to do. And look at all those bees. Anyway, that's for today. The next time you hear from me, we will have totally extracted the depot. See, there's the exterior wall to the post office and the interior wall to the depot. In fact, they'll probably have this done, Sally, in the next hour. All right, we may come back depending on today is our day where we're open. We'll have customers at the Storytellers Museum and Farm. But anyway, discoveries after discoveries. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Sal.